Hi everybody. Today I'm going to share a little bit about my testimony and my health journey of what made me so passionate about healthy eating. My name is Micheale Clark. And so I'm going to start, it started back mostly after I had my second born son. And what was happening was I just had noticed I was very tired all the time. My stomach would bloat out where I would look as if I was 9 months pregnant. Really nauseated, felt really sick. And I had been to numerous doctors, GI doctors, colonoscopy, upper scope, ultrasounds, MRIs, and nobody could tell me what was going on with my body. Except I knew that every time I ate something, I felt sick to my stomach. I looked like I was about to give birth again, and I just felt disgusting. I felt kind of hopeless as well too, because when you're continually not feeling well and everybody's telling you that you are healthy and normal, it's a little bit frustrating. So the only thing that I had was to turn to God and really ask, what's going on? What do I do? And I need your help. And since I was a young girl, I'd actually always been very passionate about healthy food. My sisters were ones that could always eat whatever they want and stay very lean, and I would gain weight very easily. I noticed early on I had a sugar addiction, and I fell into the spirit of gluttony very easily. So for me, having some candy led to a binge of sugar. There was never moderation. It was just my body was very much addicted to it once I started. So from early on, I had always considered myself a healthy eater. And when I had turned to Jesus and just asked for help, he just led me into nutrition and foods that he created, reading about healthy foods, how the body operates, how the body digests food, how the body eliminates, because he created us, so he knew the best way to feed and nourish my body and to heal my body. And I had watched several documentaries, read numerous books, and I really just dove into what healthy eating really was. And it wasn't until I really drastically changed the way I ate food, not just healthy eating, but looking at how my body would digest it, how it would eliminate, because, I tried the paleo diet, I tried the raw food diet, I tried all the diets out there, and nothing really seemed to work until I really just took it to, okay, how does this affect my body? How does this particular food, though this is labeled health food, how does my body handle this food? How does my body digest this food? And how does my immune system react every time I eat this food? And so it really was a trial and error of foods, food elimination. I started getting colonics and cleaning out my colon, just getting rid of all the bacteria and things. And the process really started to move along when I saw a naturopathic doctor who diagnosed me with having parasites and candida overgrowth from all the antibiotics I had when I was a kid. And so for the next 2 months, I had drastically done a parasite and candida cleanse and really just focused on raw food, broths, just foods that let your intestines heal, because even sometimes all the raw foods, it's really hard on your intestines. So I just really focused on foods that would allow my body to heal, and fasting, because there's numerous scriptures that go into how fasting is healing to the body. And so I really went on some broth fast. I couldn't do long fast, so I would just do what I could. I would do it for a day, and then I would eat super healthy for 2 days, and then I would do another day, and then I would make it up to doing 3 days and just continually would focus on each day instead of such a long journey of just what can I do today to make myself healthy. I started going into the sauna and sweating the toxins out. When I didn't feel good, I didn't want to go to the gym, I said, you know what, I'm just going to go for a walk. I got to get my body moving. I got to get my blood pumping. And it wasn't until I really just took that approach to treating my body like the temple, which the word says it is, because you know, we clean everything else. We clean our laundry, we clean our house, we clean our car. I mean, after a few days, we notice, okay, it's getting kind of gross. I think we should clean this out. But when do we ever stop and just say, we need to clean our body out? We need to give our body a chance to rest and to heal, because we're continually eating foods, we're continually having sugar, and we're just continually putting things into our body and never giving it a chance to rest, never giving it a chance to recover, and never giving your liver and everything a chance to get the bad stuff out, because we're continually putting stuff in there, and it's always on overdrive of digesting our food and, you know, getting rid of the caffeine we had. And so there's always so much going on. And it wasn't until I just took that time to say, you know, I need to let my body heal. I need to allow the natural healing process to start. And it really was a long journey, and I still fight every day. I still notice, you know, if I start eating too much food, even though it's healthy food, you know what I mean? It could be too big of a portion or too much of the food. And for me, healthy food is a little different than what most people would consider. You know, some people could go on the paleo diet and have a heavy meat breakfast, lunch, and dinner and feel fantastic. And for me, my digestive system just cannot handle that. I can't handle, you know, more than one chicken every couple of days. It's too much for my body to process all of that heavy food, because it has to move so far down your digestive tract that my body just doesn't function that way. And I've had to come to the realization that I just need to eat for how my body responds to it, and stop focusing on what other people are doing, what other people can eat, what works for other people, and just be thankful that God showed me what works for me, even though it might seem strict to some people or weird. I just know this is when I feel my best, and I have to be content with that and not let myself compare myself to other people, and just be thankful for the days that I have good days, and and just really focus on letting my body be the temple of Christ, because it's so easy to fall into the trap of food, because it's everywhere. We go to eat, there's food. We go to gatherings and there's food, and it's just such a normal addiction to have of food, and we don't think about it. We just think it's just cake, it's just cupcakes, it's sugar. But when is enough? When are we gonna say, you know, the devil is creating this food and it's enough? We're done putting the sugar in our bodies. We're done with the addictions. We're done with all of the stuff, and we just fight back and say, you know, it's okay to say no, and to be the socially awkward one, that you don't want to eat the cake that has 50 different chemicals in it, you know, though it's birthday cake. Yeah, why? What's wrong with making something healthy? Like, what's wrong with wanting to take care of your body and to take care of our children? So that's a little bit of my testimony of what got me onto healthy eating, and why I'm so passionate about feeding my children healthy food, and just giving them the best nutrients, the best possible food for them to function at their best, to be able to go into school not wired and having their blood sugars go up and down every 5 seconds, but that they're stabilized and they're healthy, to be able to have the callings that God has on their life. So I hope this helps some of you guys. And there'll be more videos to come. We're gonna do some healthy videos on healthy food and different ways to cook it. And we just really hope to reach to you guys and help you in changing some of your eating. Thanks for watching.